Above it. Good morning. Top of the morning. I'm feeling so phenomenal today. Feeling too blessed to be stressed. I am the king of LA, Los Angeles. I'm your host with the most from all coast, doing what's vital to the title of a workplace expert. I'm internationally known, nationally recognized, and locally accepted, speaking so fluently and eloquently with that spectacular vernacular called talent managementism, talent acquisitionism. You understand me? So make sure, I got that information. You understand me? I got that information that's going to lead you to the destination called success. And the message for today, before we even get any further and go any further, before we even get to the message, make sure you break yourself for some likes. You understand me? Make sure you push that like button. I'm about to drop another classic. You understand me? This is a classic in the making. So hit that like button. Be a blessing to somebody in their life. This information is going to bring restoration to somebody's overall situation. So by you hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel, hitting thumbs up, that allows you to work that blessing. Be a blessing by being that blessing in somebody's life. Okay? Good, good, good. You understand me? So the message for the day. Let's dive right into the message for the day. You understand? So how to pick the right people for international assignments. Now, this is a very important message for the day. This knowledge is better than college. This knowledge is actually to be sold rather than told. So make sure you get a piece of paper, you take some notes, and be able to apply this information. It's so critical to your business success. So how to pick the right people for international assignments. International assignments, or the act of sending employees to different countries on project assignments, is a growing trend. Because international assignments are typically very expensive and of strategic importance, failure can have a far-reaching impact on the business. It is no wonder that companies are beginning to focus on factors to increase international assignees' ROI, rate of investment, on one of the key methods being adopted in better candidate selection assessment, which brings the subject to expatriate hiring. Expatriate is, just in case you don't know what that word is, expatriate is a person who lives outside their native country. Okay, so expatriate, say that 10 times first and foremost. That's kind of a, expatriate is kind of a tongue twister, right? Okay, it is, right? You know what I'm saying? So, expatriate hiring, right to door of the recruiters, the one who will be tasked with finding suitable candidates. So, in view of kinds of pressure that corporate talent acquisition must be facing, this is how more reliable and effective international assignees. I thought it would be a good time to outline several best practices to help you better select individuals for expatriate assignments. Assuming that you've already assessed candidates for technical experience and educational backgrounds, as you would for any role, you have to focus on selection factors more specific to international assignments. Okay, the first best practice is the selection panel. Using a selection panel. Okay, I'm gonna break that down for you exactly what that means. You understand me? So you can have a better understanding, a bird's eye view of what it's like to use a selection panel. It is recommended that you use a selection panel which consists of managers from functions being recruited for, like staff who have detailed knowledge of the living, working and conducting business in that intended assignment destination. HR staff from home, host countries and international HR. It is a large team, so recruiters will need to manage them well to get the best out of them. Okay. The second best practice, choose candidates that have successfully completed similar international assignments. Okay. That is critical. I'm going to explain why that's critical. Are you tracking? Recruiters should favor candidates who have succeeded in target countries, followed next by those who are excelled in those countries, similar countries, and your third preference should be for those who have succeeded in other locations. You understand me? So failing this, also consider employees who have studied abroad or performed some other role in that country, like teaching or volunteer services. What you are looking for is individuals who appreciate the cultural difference in the practical way and know what it takes to get things done within that culture and location. Okay? You understand me? Good. So then we have the third best practice. You understand me? I'm going to break it down for you so you can understand it a lot better. The third best practice is prioritizing candidates who are fluent in the language for assignment destination. Having that native tongue, speaking that native language. Assignees will command more respect in the office and will be far more efficient in dealing with clients, suppliers, and colleagues when they can speak in the local language. Communication is the key ingredient to any successful relationship. We have the fourth best practice when it comes to hiring that right fit for a international assignment. Using intercultural adaptability assessment tools. You understand me? Let me say that again. Using intercultural adaptability assessment tools. There is a range of intercultural adaptability tools on the market which will allow you to assess the potential for a candidate to innovate, lead, manage, and collaborate and socialize in different cultures. This should be used in isolation to make a decision, but should be one of the main selection factors. You may want to consider including potential assignees partners in this assessment to process as a failure of a partner to adapt in a key reason for early termination of international assignments. You understand what I'm saying? Good, good. Are you tracking? Let's move to the fifth best practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break it down to you so you know exactly what I'm saying. Provide a realistic job assignment preview. Provide assignees with a realistic job preview. Let them know both that the good and bad things about the assignment destination, such as cultural, climate, business practice, safety, and security issues, so that they can make a genuine assessment on whether or not this is the best fit place for them. Okay, culturally wise. Before we go any farther, let's make sure to take a little love break. Put some H2O in your system. We executives have a tendency to always, just pollute our bodies, our temples. Let's show some love. Put some H2O in your body right now. Yes, that's refreshing. Nice and refreshing. I'm refreshed, so dust myself off. We're going to continue this little lesson. Let me pop my collar one more time. Let me pop it again. You hear me? I'm going to pop it twice. Now I'm going to give you that sixth and final tip. All right? Allow candidates a reconnaissance trip. Okay, I know personally about these reconnaissance trip. When I was in the Marine Corps, we would do reconnaissance mission where we would actually go out to the enemy surroundings, try to gather information, intel, so we could bring it back to Central Command and report that. Give us the opportunity to make a proper assessment. Got water running down my cheek. Make us a proper assessment in order to, for best decision, of course, of action when it comes to, ultimately winning. Okay, so allow candidates a reconnaissance trip, possibly after an offer has been made. And if the destination is culturally very distinct from home destination, and of course, if it's, if it fits budget parameters, you should consider offering a candidate a trip to the assignment destination just to see if they can work and live in that country. The assignee's spouse and partner should be included in this trip. You know what I mean? By incorporating these measures into your hiring process, employers can optimize their selection of international assignees, meaning they can select candidates who are most likely to deliver and maximize the return on large investments that come with expatriate assignments. In conclusion, this is how you pick the right person for international assignment. This is uncommon information that will bring restoration to your overall situation. I hope you never want as long as you live and you live as long as you want. I totally love you guys. You have a fabulous day. Talk to you soon.